Welcome back to your daily dose. I'm your host, Alize, and this is a daily dose where you already know we stay doing the most. I'm not gonna hold y'all because I know I've been gone for a very long time. To be honest, I was really thinking about quitting YouTube. I no longer wanted to do it. I just was confused about my purpose and where I was, and I just didn't know whether or not I wanted to continue to do it. I just was pretty much giving up on myself. So I haven't been on here for multiple reasons. If you guys don't know, I do suffer from depression. So when I get depressed and I go through my depressive stage, I do lose interest of the things that I, would normally do. I have major depressive disorder. I've been in and out. Going back and forth to the hospital because my leg has been swollen because of a lot of fluid retention. I just been, it's been a lot. So I haven't really been on here, and I want to apologize to those people who do watch my videos. I'm sorry. I don't know. I just really thought that YouTube wasn't for me, to be honest. Okay. But I definitely wanted to, before I get into the video, I do want to say that I appreciate the people who are still, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate those who, still show love to the channel. Although I haven't really posted in a while. Like I said, I just thought about quitting this shit straight up. Like, I'm gonna just be real. I really did. I just didn't care for it anymore, but something tells me that I shouldn't. So let's go ahead and get into the video. I want to let you guys know something. This might trigger some people, okay? And the only reason I say this might trigger some people is because a lot of people aren't ready to hear this. And this is something I had to hear for myself to really understand and really know far as what I was doing wrong. Let me tell y'all something. Manifestation is just not magic. It's not magical, okay? This isn't a magic, this isn't like Miss Frizzle, the magic school bus. This isn't a magical journey where you're creating so many things within just you touching something or turning something into gold. It's not magical, okay? Manifestation is a process, and it's done when you work on yourself. When you're focused on yourself, when you're focused on, being grateful for the things that you have in your life right now to bring you more things. You know what I'm saying? You don't attract what you want. You don't. You attract what you are. So whatever you are, however you view yourself is exactly what you're going to get. Okay? And understand that when it comes to you manifesting, you need to let go. Now, I did want to talk about this because a lot of people are probably going to give me backlash for this, and you're probably going to talk shit. But affirmations do not work. I'm sorry. I don't believe in them. Now, the only reason I say I don't believe in affirmations is because, one, the technique or the techniques that you do is not bringing your manifestation to you. It's not, okay? Manifestation is a natural thing. It has to happen naturally, and it happens when it is the right time. It happens and it unfolds when the time is right, okay? And a lot of people have this thing that I see all these videos of saying, manifest your specific person overnight. Manifest this person to become obsessed with you in less than 30 days. Manifest you having this and that within a day or within 2 days or 3 days. And don't get me wrong, I'm not saying you can't manifest that quickly, but depending on how you view yourself and depending on your own beliefs, you might not manifest as quickly as others. And that's just the truth about it. Okay? But it doesn't mean that it won't happen. It will, just in due time. Okay? See, I don't like to put a like I don't want to be that person that, because I've manifested things into my life, but I've also manifested under stress. Everyone manifests differently. Not everyone is going to manifest the same exact way. Not everyone is going to think the exact same way. Not everyone is going to interpret information the exact same way. We are all different. Therefore, manifestation happens differently for every last one of us. It is not the same for everybody. Some people, they can manifest within a week. Some people can manifest within a day. Sometimes it comes within 2 days. But stop fooling yourself and allowing them to tell you that you keep affirming this is what's going to bring you your desire. It's really not. And the only reason it's not going to bring you your desire is because you're just so focused and you're so attached. I used to wake up every morning affirming all fucking day. And all it did was bring me more anxiety, become more stressful, and it didn't even bring me my manifestation as when the time that I wanted it. My manifestation simply came when I let go. You have to let go of attachment. You cannot be attached to the thing or the person that you want to manifest, because energy is so powerful that literally whatever you're projecting is going to cause the resistance. And that's going to make it take even more longer than expected. The truth is, you don't know when your manifestation is going to come. You don't know how it will unfold. Sometimes your manifestation will come when you not only least expect it, but when you don't even know that it's already arrived. And you haven't even noticed it because you've been so focused on yourself and focused on, being more in love with you and accepting you and putting you first and putting you on a pedestal and really focusing on what you love and the passions and the things that you want to do with your life, that your manifestation is right in front of you and you don't even notice it. It's happened to me before. So that's why I'm here to say, if you want to affirm, do what you do. But I'm telling you, the more you're just going to create more anxiety for yourself. I was even reading about how mental health and manifestation actually correlate with one another, if I'm using the correct word. They actually exist together because a lot of people start to get anxiety about their manifestations. And why do they get anxiety? Because sometimes people like to put a certain limit and they want to say, I want this right here, right now, because that's what the ego is telling you. But you need to let go of your ego. You need to get rid of your ego. Because the more you have this thing of, I want it right now, it's not going to come when you want it. It's going to come when it's ready to come. It's going to unfold when it's ready to unfold. That's why they say manifestation is a natural thing. You shouldn't have to force something. When you force a connection, it just makes everything a lot worse. That's why they say it's so beautiful when you fall in love when you least expect it. You meet the person that you're destined to be with when you least expect it. And because it's so natural. And that's how manifestation is. It's a natural thing. It's a natural feeling. It should be normalcy. And when it's not something that's felt to be normal, you start to try to control the outcome of what you want to happen. And you cannot do that. It's not up to you. You can set the intention of what you want. You can set the intention of what you desire. You can make this is your reality. You can create it, but it happens within you. Yes, you can create that. But you don't control when it happens and how it happens. These coaches out here are telling you that you can control your SP. They don't have free will. This and that. Do you not see how that sounds? That sounds controlling. That creates more resistance. That makes that person not want to be with you. In fact, that makes that person want to run away from you and run like hell. And you know what's interesting? A lot of us get our manifestations when we finally fucking give up. Because when you give up on your manifestation, I've done it. I told myself I'm over it. I don't give a fuck no more. Only reason I don't is because I'm tired of attaching myself to something and putting my all into something and sitting up here affirming, creating, and scripting every day, day in and day out, when really I'm just driving myself insane and creating more anxiety for myself. And it's causing more resistance to what I want to manifest. Now, a lot of people will not agree, and you don't have to agree. You don't. Everyone manifests differently. Maybe affirmations work for you. Maybe scripting works for you, but it doesn't work for me. What works for me is me setting the intention and walking away from it and dropping it and allowing it to materialize into my reality. Because if I'm not going to allow it to happen, then, and I'm trying to control how it unfolds, control what's going on behind the scenes, I'm making it worse for myself. I'm not making it any better because I'm attached to the outcome. You must let go of attachment. Stop attaching yourself to this specific individual. Stop attaching yourself to this thing. Stop attaching yourself to this place. Let go of attachment. That is something I'm working on right now. It's hard. It's not something that just happens overnight. It's a work in progress. Just like manifestation is a process. You must go through certain things. Things must be shown to you in order it's showing you whether or not you really want it. Do you really want this? Despite what you may see, despite what's going on, despite everything that's happened, despite you losing everything, do you still want what you want? Or are you going to say, no, this isn't what I want? See, to me, manifestation, honestly, is about one door closing and another opportunity and another door opening. Because there's other doors, there's other opportunities, just like there's other people. When you're manifesting these specific people, you're saying you want these individuals because that's what the ego wants right now at this moment. But when you start to love yourself, when you start to care for yourself, when you start to let go of that attachment and you detach yourself from the outcome and you start to really trust in the divine and you allow things to materialize naturally, you then will see whether or not you really want it is what you were asking for. It will come to the light. Trust and believe. Manifestation is a beautiful thing, sacred. Manifestation, anyone can manifest. We've been manifesting things all our lives, whether it's good things or bad things, but we've been manifesting it. When you speak something into existence, that is a natural intention. That is a spell. You have naturally manifested. You won't get the job, then baby, you won't probably get the job. Because you put it out in the universe, right? Exactly. So here's my thing to you. Stop following so many of these coaches. Stop allowing people to feel all this stuff within your head and to cause you more anxiety and more stress. And ask yourself, what works for you? What really works for you? What can you do to manifest the reality you want? Is affirmations easy for you? Are these techniques helping you? These techniques are not helping to bring it to you. No, it's not doing that. The techniques are helping you to change your mindset and to keep you on a mental diet and to change your subconscious beliefs. That's what these things are doing. But honestly, let me ask you this. Is this making it easy for you or is it making it more complicated? Because sometimes when you just let shit go, how when they say you let a person go and you just start doing your own thing and focusing on you and then that person comes back, that's because you've let go of the attachment. You no longer are attached to that person. You no longer care about that individual. Not saying that you don't care if they was a drop dead or catch on fire, baby. I'm pretty sure you would. But I'm saying that you no longer have an attachment problem or attachment issue to this person because you've decided to let that go. You've decided to actually say, you know what? I trust in myself. I trust that what I'm manifesting, I trust that the intention that I set out, I'm just going to let things happen and just let shit play out. Because sometimes we can't control everything, and you cannot control what's going on behind the scenes. They say you tell your specific person how to feel and what to think. You can't tell another person how to feel and what to think. You're not them. That is controlling that. That is controlling them. You think you can just say, oh, this person, you're going to do what the fuck I tell you to do because this is my reality and you have no free will? That's controlling. That's very egotistical, and you're causing more resistance, and that's not going to bring your manifestation faster to you. It's going to slow it down. And in fact, it means, honestly, it shows how much of a control freak you really are. And I'm pretty sure that energy that you're projecting, no one wants to be in a relationship with someone who's controlling. Damn, think about that. Let that sizzle for a minute. People have these big egos when they're manifesting. Manifestation, let me tell you something. When you're grateful for shit, when you're grateful for the stuff that you have, you get more of the stuff that you actually desire and want. I apply both law of attraction and law of assumption. Okay? And when you are assuming the wish fulfilled, that means you're dropping it and you're done. You don't need to visualize 24/7. You don't need to use stats. You don't need to use the whisper technique. You don't need to do the 3-6-9 method. You don't need to do all these techniques, because when you are living in the wish fulfilled and you know something is done, you don't need techniques. At this point, you soulfully believe that what you want and what you desire is already yours. Affirmations are not bringing your manifestation to you. They are helping you to rearrange your thoughts and rewire your brain. That is all it's doing. It is not bringing nothing to you. So if you're sitting here, man, like literally affirming 24/7, you don't need to affirm all damn day. If you write your informations down and set your intentions, leave it alone and go about your day. Hey, and let me tell you this, if you affirm and affirmations work for you, then kudos. If scripting works for you, then kudos. But if you're someone who's tired of the techniques, if you're someone who gets anxiety, stop. Stop trying to manifest. Keyword, stop trying to manifest. Just let it go. And this might sound crazy when I say this, but literally give up on your manifestation. Say, fuck it, I'm done. And watch it come. Because it doesn't mean that when giving up on your manifestation means like, oh, I'm throwing in the towel, manifestation doesn't exist, it's not real. No, when you just say, you know what, I'm over it, I'm done. When I do that, I realize that my manifestation comes a whole lot fucking quicker. Because I've decided to let go. I've decided to move on. I've decided to not allow myself to get attached. I had to become aware that I was attached to a specific person again. And I can't keep keep reiterating these same patterns over and over and over again, because it's not doing anything for me. Remember, it's supposed to be natural, not controlled, it's not supposed to bend at your will. No. And for my real people that know about manifestation and living in the wish fulfilled, they'll tell you, once you set the intention, it's already done. If you thought of it, it's already yours. If you spoke it into existence, it's already yours. You don't need to do anything. There is nothing that is going to stop you from obtaining this except for you. Obsessing over your manifestation is not going to bring it to you. It is going to create more resistance, and it is going to prolong the process. This isn't magic, guys. So stop. Do something different for a change. Peace.